And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. My guest this week, we're here hanging out in some back alley in Gainesville, which pretty much is Gainesville.
It's not my first time.
My guest this week, on that note, Effy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. I'm feeling really good.
I just got to know, is Effy like a family name? Like, did your parents...
All right, here's the backstory. I'm going to give it to you.
Your parents hate you?
My parents named me Ephraim because they're very biblical.
Okay.
Ephraim in the Bible means bearing much fruit. But Effy's a lot cuter than Ephraim. It's just a lot to spell out. It's like E-F-F-Y. It's quicker. It's easier.
And it is, and you can be very stylistic with,
of
the
course.
letters.
I do little hearts in there. I got a whole system. I can't write Ephraim out. I can write Effy out.
Yeah, Effy is way easier.
Know? And then if I get really tired, I can just write F and then E. And then I can call myself the Iron Man.
I get it.
Or the Iron Woman, depending on how I feel.
Right.
You know?
I mean, to each their own. So I asked you earlier off camera, but I really want to get this story on camera about how you started training, man. And it was less than 3 years ago.
It was.
And now here you are here now. So how did that happen?
I'm going to give you the real full story.
Okay.
I'm going to condense it as fast as I can.
All right.
I used to smoke a lot of weed, a lot of drugs, used to do a lot of different recreational things, used to drink a lot of alcohol. Got real high one time. Went to the NXT show. Was hanging out. My car wouldn't start. Old guy comes out. He says, "What's going on?" His car won't start. He starts the car. He says, "I'm a wrestler too." Hands me a picture. Signs it, "Follow your dreams." White Trash Fred hands it to me. I leave that night. A few weeks later, I take 4 hits of what I can only imagine is really strong acid. I go crazy. I go on a 4-day bender. I end up going into rehab. I get clean. After that, I look at that picture. It says, "Follow your dreams." I call up White Trash Fred. He starts training me in a field in Live Oak, Florida for the next 8 to 10 months, weekly. I would show up. We would wrestle outside in the middle of the sun. It would burn my skin off.
Was it in a ring or just like...
Oh, it was in a ring.
Okay, I was just making sure.
In the middle of a field in Florida in the summer.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
After a certain point, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to get booked. I started sending stuff out. So I'm cute, funny, gorgeous, feeling right. Let's get booked.
None of those things are wrong.
Started getting booked. Little did I know how much heat I would have just acting like myself. Lord help me. So then I'm wrestling, I'm doing my thing, and I think I need a little extra help. I'm always feeling like myself in the ring. It's hard to be on all the time.
Yes.
Right? I get intense in the ring. I made a blood oath with a demon. If you look on the back of my leg while I'm wrestling, there's a sigil there. A sigil is a demon symbol for summoning. It's mixed with my blood, so it gives that demon any right to enter me when he sees fit. His name is Citri, the demon of lust. He's very strong this time of year around May. So I use that in the ring as well. Sometimes he takes over and does whatever he needs to do. So my body is also a vessel for demonic forces. You know, it's a little less Finn Balor, a little more Freddie Mercury, but my God, I have fun with the demons.
I never saw that coming.
No.
So one thing I did actually before this interview, I like to go and research my guests. So I did. So and there was actually on this cagematch.net, there was actually a review of you. I don't know if you're familiar with this.
I think I may have seen it.
Out of a 10, a 9.0. 9.0 out of 10.
That'll get you the gold.
All right. A good, interesting wrestler with a decent moveset and more than interesting and unique character. Matches are fun and don't seem to drag on. Gimmick is over the top, yet executed well.
Oh, man.
And Effy promotes himself well. Easy to remember his name. And sooner or later, he'll be a star and well known.
Oh,
very talented for the number of years, in my opinion.
That's a great review.
You're welcome. I wrote it.
Did you write that review? Listen, I'm going to give you the opposite side of that. The matches don't drag on. Girl, I don't need to be in that ring for more than 12 minutes. I don't need to show my weakness. My cardio is going to be as on point as I need it to be and no further.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, you're not paid by the hour, right?
Listen, I used to try all kinds of moves. I used to do a move where I would pick the guy up. I'd ask everybody, what my name is, get them real excited. One kid told me, "What's the language on here? Can I use polite language?"
Yes, you could use. Yeah, I mean it's the internet. So.
Okay, good. I yelled out, "What's my name?" and he yelled out, "Faggot." And I realized from that point on that the only moves I needed were catchphrases. So now my top 5 moves are just me being shady. whether I'm a good boy or a bad boy, my top 5 moves are always going to be whatever I'm saying to people, because that's going to pop them bigger than any move. Anybody can do a move,
Right.
right? I'm just going to punch you in the face and make fun of you. That's way more entertaining. Y'all keep your Hurricane Ranas over there in the corner. That's what I'm about.
I don't do any moves anymore. I used to have like 4 or 5, and that was all I did.
It's just too much to keep up with.
It is. I had a lot of concussions, so I couldn't really remember a lot of things. So as long as I kept it. One thing we like to do on the Milo Beasley Show is you mentioned you have a top 5 of moves. We have a thing called the top 5, the Milo Beasley Show top 5. Where I ask a random question. Besides the 2 letters F and E, what are your 5 favorite letters of the alphabet?
My 5 favorite
Yes.
letters? Oh my gosh.
Besides F and E.
Okay, hold up. This is going to be, I'm going to give you an honest answer.
Okay, yes, of course.
Okay, 5 favorite letters. It's going to be X, Q, J. Is that 3? That's 3.
3.
X, Q, J. We're going to say G and B. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
I feel good about those letters.
They're solid. They're like under the radar. Nobody would usually pick them.
Yeah, that's how I fuck people up in Scrabble. Those are my letters.
Those are your letters? Yes.
You learn a couple words around those letters.
Like the Q's without the
Listen,
U's.
Yeah. If you can get that, like, so there's some like secret Chinese words with the Q's.
Yeah, they're all legal.
I'll mess with that.
Yeah, they're all legal. So we're hanging out here at Fest Wrestling.
Do I look Puerto Rican almost? I'm feeling really tan today.
Compared to me and compared to Bearsley, yeah, I mean, look, if you're right next to Bearsley.
Yeah, Bearsley's not tanning as well as I did.
No, so you're way tanner than he is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my race a little mixed up, you know? I think it's hot these days.
It is,
You know?
when people don't know what you
No
want.
gender, no race. Got a little beard going. Who cares? You can't judge me for that.
So we're here hanging out at Fest Wrestling here in
Yeah.
Gainesville. How did you get involved with Fest? I mean, it's a very, very cool concept. How did you get involved with it?
Right, I got in early.
Yes.
Listen, I operate my life like a damn business. It means you're gonna get a resume, you can get an interactive PDF, you're gonna get a video compilation.
What if
you're
we
gonna
don't
get
have?
custom
I only have like
promos.
Adobe Reader. Do I need
listen.
Adobe Writer, or
No.
is Reader acceptable for
The
me?
reader will take it. You will have an
Okay.
interactive PDF. Can interact with Effy's accomplishments. All right. You'll see how to contact me. I also have a social media specialist. I run kind of an underground salary chain to keep him paid.
Okay.
But the money's coming in, so he's handled. So if you reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram, he'll relay the message probably. There's ways to get in touch with me, and there's professional ways to get what you want. That's what I did. I went after what I wanted. And you know what Tony said? He said nobody's sending over resumes and customized PDFs like you. He said nobody's running their social media like you. He said nobody's putting out quality HD video production like you. He said nobody's putting out genderless fragrances. The only wrestler with a genderless fragrance like you.
That's pretty impressive.
And that's what gets you over. It's weird stuff.
Maybe
and
I
Fest
should
kids,
try
let's
that.
be real. I'll tell them to their face. They're all weird as fuck. You know how I know? I'm weird as fuck. And when weird as fuck people get together, they understand each other and they're able to accomplish something. And at Fest Wrestling, we fucking accomplish.
I'm a big fan of the whole Fest, just name brand, the thing, and being a punk rock kid, and of course now Fest Wrestling. It's if you haven't been here, you really are missing out on something
goofing.
special. You're missing out on something special. You got to be here. The atmosphere is like no other. So you mentioned the social media. Where can folks find you on the social medias?
Oddly enough, it is under @KillEffy. So my Twitter is Kill Effy, my Instagram is Kill Effy, my Facebook's just Effy. We're doing a share thing now. It's a one name thing. It's hot.
Okay.
But here's the deal: Kill Effy, right? Why would you want to kill it?
That was my next question. As if you
I
read
get
my
a
mind.
lot of death threats. Here at Fest Wrestling, they really like me. They're an open crowd. They're wonderful, open people. Last night I wrestled in Dothan, Alabama. Little less open. A lot of Trump voters there. Okay? I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. A lot of Trump voters there. They don't necessarily jive with me and my fishnets, my tan body. I was wearing a silver wig last night because I'm in my Warhol phase.
Okay, I can buy that.
They don't buy into it as much, so they do want to kill Effy. So not only do I let them find me by what they want to do to me, oh, I want to kill Effy. Well, check out my Twitter. You just found it. They also can buy the tank top that says Kill Effy, or the koozies that say "Kill Effy." Because if they hate you, you at least should make some money off of it.
Agreed. And of course, you can find me on all the socials at The Wrestling Bum. Follow me on Facebook. Give us the like, the thumbs up on Facebook.com/The Milo Beasley Show. And of course, TheMiloBeasleyShow.com. You have anything else before we wrap it up here?
Just check out Fest Wrestling. Stop goofing. Make the drive. If you're in another state, it's worth it to come out here. I got guys driving from Illinois, from Pennsylvania to come to be on this show. You can make it as a fan. It's a good time. Come hang out.
It is. Check it out, FestWrestling.com, I believe. Fest Wrestling on the Twitter. And I think that's going to wrap it up. Bearsley, you got anything?
No, I'm not.
I could have said it better myself. So, thanks for watching this episode of The Milo Beasley Show. And check out Effy, check out Fest Wrestling. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Are we peacing?
Peacing. That's what the Japanese do in the pictures.
Do they do this?
No.
No? Oh.
I mean, Onita does.
Yeah.
I was just talking about like the Japanese girls.
Oh, yeah.
They're just like
Kawaii.
Yay, I'm entertaining.